Yeah, we're up. How's it? Welcome back to Dune. I was having a bit of a... I don't know. OBS was... yeah. Not happy. Looks alright now, though. I just want to make sure... a few things are just, you know, up and running before I just jump in. Rather than... flash bang! Rather than having to do it after. Oh, that's a bit better. Okay. Looks alright. So what I want to do today is I just want to finish off the base, effectively. You know, last episode was pretty much part 1. So today will be part 2. Will we be able to get it completely done? I'd like to. What I need to do is I need to move all of the equipment that's, you know, in the first building, move it to the second building, and then I can worry about dismantling. I've taken a Salido. I think what I might do is I might yeah. I'm trying to think. When did I last do the Salido? I think I did this I think I did it a little while ago. Okay, so I'll go get the other Salido, the one, because I want to make a backup of this base, and then get the Salido, and yeah, make another backup just so I know it's done. I mean, I know it's done. I think I've done 2 of them. Where is the... there it is. But yeah, Salidos are cheap. No, they're super cheap. Here we go. DD base, and then this is it, right? Okay. Have a look-see. Yeah, we can forget it. That's cool. Copy building. Bang. Now, to be fair, I have moved 1 or 2 things, but it's not the end of the world. Fine. Can I... how do I view it? Do I view it from in my inventory? Ah, there we go. Yeah, perfect. Salido replicator. No, let's change that. Cyberpunk 2077. No more than 2 numbers in a row. Okay. Why? Or ending blank spaces. Okay, Cyberpunk. Building? Okay. Done. Alright. So. If I start with the stuff on the roof. Let's just put that in there. It's going to be a mission because, like, I can't just... I wish I could just grab it, boonk, and run with it, but you can't. Hey, what's up? How's it going, John? Want to name your ornithoptera slur? What would you name it? Dude, you know you can't move stuff between subfiefs. If I try and take this to my other building over there, it becomes like this dead thing. I can't, like, move it again. It's weird. Super weird. So I'm just not going to do it. I'm gonna have to, but it just means it's gonna be a bit of a pain in the ass because I'm gonna have to break everything down and then take over, you know, like you would a DD, effectively. Oh, you've been to sprint. I should probably take that over as well. But I'm thinking I want to take the assault over and And on the roof. Grab all the stuff from the roof. I should be able to fit it all in, maybe? And then come back. Wait, could I just... Why didn't I go up the stairs here? I'm losing my mind. I just literally ran around the long way around. It's fine. Let's just look in there. No. Okay. Drop this. We can also drop Scout Ornithopter Storage Mark 4. Oh, yeah. I will keep it. Oh, and then I had, what's his name? I had Star Rapture literally on my wish list already. I didn't have the other one though. I've downloaded that. One with the bot. They all look first person though. I'm hoping they add a third person too. Don't you think so? I don't know if this is gonna work. Hold on, can I be like insane quickly and just... Is it gonna whinge at me? Oh, well. I mean... It'll work for now. Oh, God. So this is the thing, this shit, it's heavy. So... okay. Full. Just like that. Bang. But what I probably could do is this. Right, so... And then let's see if we can then just... Drink. Yep. Okay, so at least that'll go a little bit quicker. Not amazing, though. Okay. Same thing here. Now there's melange, isn't there? Yes, there is. Bro. Is there no quicker way to do this? I don't think so. Okay, it is what it is. Drop this. It is what it is. I don't need to build, to be fair though, I don't need to build everything right away. So what I could do is just...
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Well, bro, come on. Okay, fine. Yeah, I don't need to build everything right away. If I can just break everything down, I'll be happy at this point. We're gonna have to go inside. Shit. Oh, well, that's not what I wanted. Okay, we still got like seconds. Yeah. Ha! Okay. Parked. Wait for this.
Weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Okay, so I've got to... Effectively, I've got to take all these pieces, drop them in the assault. But what I can do is I want to seal the top. Is there anything in here? No, just crap, really. But I want to seal the top and then effectively dismantle it. Like I want to dismantle block by block. You know? Well, shit. Where was this hiding? Was this at the bottom? Really? Okay. We can throw the aluminium on there. On the silicone blocks, that's fine. A lot of this jazz I'm going to drop downstairs because it's just... Although... Hold on. It's a lot of concrete. Okay. Okay. I don't have any... Do I? Oh, perfect. Oh. I knew there was something I was forgetting. We need to put the machine into performance mode. The fans run properly. That's better. Okay, yeah, we can put darts over. I just gotta be careful with... No, we won't do darts. We won't do darts! Problem is the item count of what's gonna just... There we go. Wait. Stop. Again. It's gonna be slow. I probably should have just moved this directly, but I wasn't planning to take the granite. It's fine. We need it anyway. Actually, to be fair, we need plastone more than anything else. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to... Perfect. Yeah, I'm going to dismantle the top because the thopters are over. Right? Just means I won't be able to fly anything over the side, but it's not the end of the world. What have I got on me? Oof. Well, volume-wise, it's low. It's very low. Oh no, why did it... Exactly what I said I didn't want to do. Okay. Then I've got to take this whole floor across. I mean, obviously I need to dismantle and rebuild. But I need to take the cells out, and the cells take up a lot of volume, but I think I'm going to do that with the buggy. Fill up the buggy. And then, yeah. I don't see any other way of doing it, like, quickly. You know what I mean? I don't think, yeah, I don't think so. What I will also do... I've moved all the granite from the base? Really? I have. Okay. Let's do this. And then I'm going to put a... Yeah? Wow, I have 145 left of that. That's fine. Okay. How much do I have? 101. Let's just see if we can do it. If we can... Oh. I'm just thinking... We'll have plenty. Because then I can seal this. I mean, I don't think there's going to be another sandstorm like... Oh, we will dismantle the whole thing beforehand? Probably not. Okay, so at least that's sealed though. Right? This is all granite. Okay. I need to take all the stuff on the top first. If I can. Much of it as I can. And then, to be fair, I can worry about the other stuff. No. I decided to go with 2 on the top because why not? You know. Now I can park a thopter, all 3, like, you know, well, I suppose 2 on the one. Can I not interact with that? Oh, dude, I'm carrying too much shit. I need to go drop this crap off. Hold on. Otherwise, yeah, we'll be back and forth all day. Which will get old. And again, like the wind traps, I'm going to build along with the omnidirectionals, right? So, wait, let me just see if I can move this. So this is the one I try to move. Oh, I can. Okay, so I think it was I needed to log out then log back in again. So weird. Anyway, it's fine. Is this super soft? It is super soft. Ah, whoops, my bad. I need to dismantle that. Hang on. I've got it in podcast mode. Where is the... No, master volume's at 100? What the hell? Why is this so quiet? Can you guys hear it? I hope so. Yeah. Master volume 100. Master volume 100. I can't hear shit. What did I say? It was whinging at me earlier. Bastards. No, man, come on. Every time. It can't be something every time. Exhausting. Okay. I don't think it's the... I think it's the game. Hold on. Sometimes it does this weird thing where it doesn't select the main window unless I... Ah! Okay, there we go. You guys could hear the whole time, though. It was me that I couldn't. Okay, that's it. That's it. Awesome. Ah, there we go. I will leave that for now. Yeah, so my thinking is like... Oh, well. Why it does that? Come on. Thanks. So yeah, my thinking is literally like, since I only need to... Whoops, that was a bit early. I need to do 4, right? Because these are 150 power output, right? Each one of these. So I'm literally just going to do 1 per. There's going to be 4, right? Because there's going to be 1 per wind trap. And then when I need them, when I need to run the wind traps, I'm going to run the turbines. Can I just drop it? Thanks. And then it just, yeah, it makes sense because I can literally allocate enough of the lube for it to run for 24 hours, and filters the same, or even half that. So it's just like, oh, you know, I don't need to worry about like, because the lubes don't work like the lubes. It doesn't work like the filters. You know, so the water filters you can throw in. And when it's full, it's full. No, you're good. But unfortunately, the loop doesn't work the same. I don't know how you would do it. I mean, the only other way you could do it is if you were like, yeah. If you were generating more power than you needed, would they stop? I mean, that'd be pretty rad, but I don't think that's... I don't know if that's doable or not. Be cool, though. Because that means when you want to, you know, let's say you suddenly ran out of water and then the wind traps turned on, then the Omni turbines would all turn on and everything would go at the same time. It'd be kind of rad. Dynamic power. Okay. So now, throw that on there. Okay. Yep. Should have enough space in the Thopter itself to complete this, I hope. One thing I've got to bear in mind is that now, you know, the base is going to be pretty much, yeah, in the line of the Sardaukar every time. Whereas this building, they just, you know, flew on past. And it was kind of cool because the lights, you know, would like shine on the bottom of it. It was rad. Okay. Can I break this down? Yes. Here we go. Storage full. Ha! Perfect. I still can't believe I'm breaking this base down. It's kind of nuts. Like, I know I need to do it because it's just, you know, it's so impractical. But yeah, part of me is still like, holy shit, are we really doing that? Yeah. I just love the, what's his name? I just love the cyberpunk building. Will we have enough space for all of this shit? No. Oh, amazing. We did. No. I don't have enough plastone. Not plastone. Plastinium to all the large ones. So we're going to have to just do 2 of these for now. I also want to be a little bit better with my storage and water, and there was just crap all over the place. I don't want to do that again. That's nuts. Okay, but I am going to take the Thopter one more time and take down everything in that top layer. If I can get it out. Like a muppet. Because yeah, I'm going to take down this whole top layer. Whole top piece is coming down. You know, and if it absolutely like gets to me, I can always rebuild it. As long as I don't lose that damn Solido. Yeah, should I... This is quite a large space. I probably shouldn't do the whole... from the bottom thing, thinking I'll be able to, you know, grab all of it. Well, I won't. Shitload, yeah. But at least now with the plastone, we can finish, you know, because that just looks so unfinished. It's terrible. And then, yeah. Yeah, this will all come down. There we go. Okay, we're getting close to the sort of like point, so let's just throw this in here. Is that it? Why does it feel so little? Okay. Huh. Not as much as I thought. 567, okay. There's more because of the columns, you know. We'd be cheeky and just try it. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it anyway. I'm just gonna make sure it's not connected. When's your break from Dune happening? I think I'm waiting for the next update. I want to see what the transfer utility is like. You know, because the idea is that we can pretty much pack away the base at the exchange. And then this is also why I'm kind of like moving away from this building and doing this one. This one is going to be easier to, I mean, even though it's still massive, I mean, easier to build, you know, after I break it down, if I do store it at the exchange. And my thinking is that that update is coming, I think it's next, because they initially were going to release it now, but they wanted to work on it a little bit more. I probably should have done the side that's not in the sun, but anyway. But yeah, I'd like to test it out. And if it's straightforward, man, then it's just like, yeah. Could take a break until next content drop. She'll be when? Q1, right? Q1 could be anything. So anything from Jan to March. So we may have to just be like, look, any sort of news, I'll definitely be chatting about. It's definitely going to happen. Oh, fool. I was trying not to do that. Well, can I just take from... Thanks. Trying to keep this top sealed for now. Yeah, so like any updates or any news, I'll still jump in, you know, either into the game or at least do like a web update, something like that. But yeah, I don't know. I'd like to. Number one, I'd like to try and see what it's like. You know, how puzzle everybody when Chapter 3 comes, and then see it's not much more than Chapter 2 content. I think Chapter 3 will be, yeah, probably similar, but maybe I don't know. The big one is the polar caps, right? That's a whole new area, but that's only, when's that? Between April and July, I think, from memory. But yeah, 3 will probably be a similar size to 2. I think you're right. I wasn't mad though. You know, I mean, I've got the what's his name pass, so please tell me it all went in there. It did. So, you know, I got both the story DLC and the what's his name, the free DLC. It's pretty decent. I mean, how many episodes did we take to do all of that? Like 4, I think? Oh yeah, that's right. The storage crate. When is that coming? Is that also... That's the next update, right? Yeah, I suppose that's why they're doing it all at one time. I want to know... Because we can move the base, right? You can literally pick it up and move it. So... With all the stuff stored... See, that's the thing. It's all stored. So it's like, you know... The only thing is your vehicles. You have to break down the vehicles and put them in storage. Those don't transfer, right? Ooh, this is going to be nuts. So, other than like if everything, yeah, if it's literally everything other than the vehicles, dude. I mean, again, it is the vehicles. They're just packed away. But like, you can put a thopter in the vehicle backup, and then the rest of the stuff in crates. It's not too bad. They need to bring Polar. No, they won't be ready, bro. It won't be ready. There's no way. That's going to be a massive content drop because that's basically like a whole new. It's like a whole new space, you know. But I think more people will come back each time. And then again, when they return the DD back to a PvP-centric place, then yeah. I reckon they'll crack it, bro. They'll crack it. Okay, if I fill this up... Because when you think about like how many hours people put in the beginning of the game, hundreds and hundreds, bro. People were smashing this game. So, you know, more content, yeah. People will chew it up. But there needs to also be like some quality of life stuff. And they've got to address the whole PvP thing. Which I'm sure is like, you know, I'm sure there's been some meetings trying to work out like how the hell do we do that. But again, I reckon I'll crack it. Okay, I need to disable this. I need to disable this. Okay. And then disable this as well. This is already disabled. Ah, okay. This wasn't doing anything, was it? No. I was laughing when Funcom asked for nomination votes. Congrats, you made 100 hours. What? 100 hours Hugger Basin game. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. How many people do you reckon just completed Hogger and then they were like, alright, I'm out? You think it was a large amount of people? Like, they didn't even bother to go into the DD. Maybe. Dude, I've got so much stuff to move. Oh my god. Oh, I've got so much shit to move. Wow. It's 500 Dura here. Hey, what's up? How's it going, man? I think so. I think a lot of the people who got afraid of DD avoided it. Most, if anything. Yeah, look, I mean, and I think that's where they tried the whole, you know, we'll give the PvP guys more space, but that just, you know, that pissed off everybody. And again, I think the PvP dudes were like, PvE dudes were like, cool, you know, but then after they got to a certain part, they were like, I'm good. Yeah. Okay, let's see how much we can store in here. Probably not a whole lot. Tell me this isn't full. Okay, now we're good. Based on the dead bases I've seen, They never even got to death stills. Whoa. Huh? Yeah, to be fair, there are a lot of what is going on? Why is it not going? Thanks. The cobalt base is ridiculously heavy. Jesus. Riveting gameplay, this. Wasn't a big fan of the DD experience either, because it's mostly will I run into a 5-man rocket thopter. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I had no interest in the beginning, because when I looked, it was just dudes in thopters with rockets. So I was like, okay, well, I'm good. So I agree with you there. It was a bit absurd. Yeah. We'll leave that as is. I don't know, man. Like, it's bridging the gap between PvE and PvP is, yeah. Everybody's trying to work it out. Arrakeen has got it, but people are still complaining. You try the crawler through the world map for my DD base, no issues. Huh? Nice. Okay. Yeah, it does. Agreed. They absolutely nailed it. They absolutely nailed the way this feels. And that's why, like, yeah, I reckon they'll get it. You know, give them a bit of time, they'll work it out. It's so good. Can I? No, man. It was literally like, after I watched the movies, it was just like, oh, I'd love to play a game set in that universe. And the ones that were already out didn't really interest me. And then this came about and it was just like, oh. That's a cool way to do it. Survival builder. I mean, how many hours have I put into this? I'll tell you now. So far, I'm on 436, so nearly 500 hours, bro. And I've been taking my time. I've been chilling. I haven't been like, you know, been going too apeshit. But I mean, I've been playing pretty consistently since launch, and I've been able to like make content out of it, and you know. Conan was immaculate, but never saw it as the always be in the game type. Okay, so you reinstall it, yeah, now and again. Got you. 5 big spice, 5 loot caves this week. Where? Oh, was this? Oh, never mind. Is that the secret cave? That cave is rad, man. I took the assault there and just started like going nuts. Wait, this is almost full, isn't it? It's not gonna fit all of this stuff in there. I'm gonna have to bring the buggy. I'm running out of space. Shit. We can't move it across, man. I've got to break down and transfer. Pain in the ass, but there's no other way around it. Should I? Oh, all the caves. Okay, I got you. You didn't even get into the Dune movies. Oh, okay. Star Wars on acid movie. That's a, yeah. That's a good way to that's a good way to describe it. Star Wars on acid. I mean, yeah. With the spice, that's kind of fair. Okay. Dude, I'm gonna need so much more storage. Okay, I think what I might have to do is make a large storage. I was gonna be sitting here making little storage bins the whole day. That's insane. Let's just go to... There we go. What do I need? 70 plastinium ingots. That I've got loads of. Okay, so... Buggy. Let's do the buggy. Take the buggy. Star Wars is Dune for people who were too bored. Dude, it's Lawrence of Arabian Space. Oh, okay. I like the what's his name? The Star Wars on acid. That's yeah. Okay. Now, where should I start? Top down? Doesn't matter. Not really. I have to transfer this. What? Oh God! What am I going to do about the water? Should I just forget about the water? Eh? Trying to transfer water is going to be like, yeah. How the hell am I supposed to do that? With the little liter johns, I'm gonna spend like 2 hours building liter johns. No. How much water do I have? 332 liters. Yeah, I've got a few of them. But I think it's like 60 liters. I mean, imagine having to move 300 liters. That's 30 of those things. No, bro. No. No. It's fine. I'll just make more water. Fuck it. I'll make more water. It's fine. I'm not going to stress about the water too much. As long as I got enough and I don't dehydrate myself to death, then... Yeah. Okay. We're using half the power... So I can get rid of this whole floor, I think. Make sure. $14.97. So 1,500. And currently we're on 2,000. Let's just check. We should still be fine, bro. Yeah. Whew. I mean, we'll be able to do this one as well. Yep. But we're right on the edge there. What I probably... Oh. Hold on. I'm going to do another little storage bin. Because otherwise, imagine trying to run around and... Okay. Right. No, behave yourself. Oh, I need to do that first. Okay. Now I can go pick up all of these. I'm not going to worry about the scrap metals. You pick those up like, you know. Yeah. It's true. It's true. But he becomes like the Great Paul, bro. You know? Aren't there... Isn't what's his name started? Hasn't Messiah already started filming? I think it has. Yeah? I think Messiah started filming already, bro. When does he become the Great Worm? I think that's after, isn't it? To be fair, I never read the books. You know. I read a little bit of, like, where the books went. Again, Star Wars on acid. And then did you know there was the dude, you know the guy who played, oh, what's his name, bro? Played Professor X? But not, obviously, not old school one, the new one. James McAvoy. He was in the movie called Children of Dune. And it was all about Paul Atreides' kids. I can't remember what number book that was either. But like as I started going down the rabbit hole, it was just like, this is a lot. Acolyte territory. Yeah, look, I mean, at least it doesn't have that cringe. God. That cringe, bro. I haven't even watched it. I couldn't do it. I watched, what's his name? Critical Drinker break it down. It was just like, oof. It was rough. And neurotic, of course. He's hilarious, dude. Okay, so that floor is done. Okay. Now, what did I say? I needed 70 plastinium. Let's see if I can take 140. Whew, might be a lot. Damn. Oh wait, I can load it on the buggy though. I can load it on the buggy. I can load it on the buggy. Never mind. There we go. Should I start moving lots of stuff over? I mean, bro. We need Henry Cavill with a Warhammer movie. Yeah, I think he's doing a, what's his name, isn't he? Isn't it a TV series? I think they confirmed it literally the other day. Because him and Games Workshop were, yeah, it was taking a while to come to an agreement, but I think they reached one. Just check. I think so, though. Okay, I'm gonna just go over and just build this, so it's done. Gonna be a fair amount of back and forth, I'm afraid, chaps. There's a shitload to move. John, what are you gonna do when you want to pack away your base, bro? You've got like 10 times the stuff I've got. Then they pull a witch and kick in. No. I think he's. Let me just not talk out of turn here. I think he's producing it or. Okay. Project is in development. Cavill describing the complex IP as a dream come true. And through details remain under the wraps, series is expected to be a multi-story TV show with potential for other projects in the cinematic universe. He's an executive producer and star. He's not going anywhere, bro. Nobody's going to be kicking him out at all. So, cinematic franchise that will begin with a multi-story TV series. It's going to be fucking epic, bro. It's going to be amazing. Okay, let's just park this a little bit further in. It's, don't like that sitting. I need to make this little parking bit a bit bigger. It's clearly too small. Okay. Can I move the plastinium to which crate? There's nothing in this crate, is there? Ha! Perfect. Okay. Now we can make a big ass one. You're just going to maintain base every month? Okay. Let's do one here. And I'm going to do one up top. Should I do one up top? Yeah, might as well for now. It's fine. There we go. Oh, dude, I've still got a lot to do. And I haven't decided if there should be a middle wall between here. It's kind of nice that it's this open, though, right? Think about, like, the large spice refinery is going to go here. The, what's the name? I've got loads of space. You like South Park? Talking about Disney? Yeah. Yeah, bro. No. No. Why aren't these run? Oh, they don't need to. They don't need to. Oh, that was like the Acolyte, bro. When what's his name broke it down. They kept using that meme. Will I be able to fit in? I don't know where I'm going to put the power for this base. Oh, I was about to shoot outside there. Inventory is power cells. Look, I'm not going to run anything just yet. Again, it was just moving stuff over. Okay, so let's do metals. Starklet series, yeah, dude, I love the Force Unleashed. Shit, it was good. Second one got a little odd, but the gameplay was rad. But the first one, oh, dude, fond memories of that. Oh, and then I've still got the cells. Can I move the cells here? Yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to swap this. Should have enough space. No? Yup. We can move all of that in there. Okay. Why do I have 15 grand in here? Oh, that's right. I was going to buy a stalker, but I didn't need one. Okay. Move the metals across. Yeah, dude, I'm not going to lie. Like, Warhammer 40k series. Will he be Titus? I mean, I don't know. Maybe. He's producing it. And you know how strict he is with the law. So, like... Well, maybe strict isn't the right word, but, like... How he wants to make sure it's law accurate. So, you know... I'm sure that with Games Workshop, they're going to be like, yeah. Can I put... I'll leave... Yeah, I'm going to put all the metals in one. All the metals and ingots in one. And building mats, and then we'll do a separate one for silicone blocks and cobalt paste. Because I'm going to put that... Look, to be fair, I'm going to probably put the large refinery here. And then the chemical one there. And then the large spice refinery here. And then I don't know. I think I might put the large... what's his name here in the corner. It's a bit of an odd thing. You know? Oosh.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Okay, see if we can get in. Wait! I put all the metals in. But I hadn't moved them yet. Okay, well, we're staying in this space until that goes. Multiple characters, Eddie Murphy did it. No. No, they'll find perfect people to do it. And again, we don't know what story it's going to be. It might be tied to the story. Because I'm sure Games Workshop will be like, look, you know, they've probably got a set thing that's already happening with. Is this the large one? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, sorry, it's now the medium. You know what's happening with the games and Amazon, and I didn't actually check. Was the TV series on Amazon as well? I think it might be, actually.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Where is it? Oh, well, we didn't make it. We're gonna drive over there now. Okay, so power, I still haven't decided. I don't know. I could put power all around the bottom layer. You know? Could. Get rid of this. Unnecessary. The central columns made sense though to do here. You know? Just made sense. And then, yeah, we got plenty of room for desk still stuff. Did I bring over the... I did. Ha. That's, well... I mean... I don't know, bro. Would they all be down for that? Those are some heavy hitters, dude. I can't imagine how epic it would be. I suppose it would be like this generation's, like, you know, behind enemy lines. Not behind enemy lines, what was it? Saving Private Ryan, that kind of like Band of Brothers. So it's all like, you know, amazing actors, but it's Warhammer 40k? Fuck, that would actually be rad. That'd be very cool. Oh, I can't do that one. I don't have metal. Well, let's just replace this. Yeah. Dude, the replace feature is very welcome. Just being able to do this, just like, you know, just done. I don't have to faff. Love that. Oh, I do need to change this though. Sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's not. I didn't check. Did they add a Rocco Henry for Black Adam? That's true. But we don't want a cameo though. You know? It would have to be like a... Dude, I mean, if it was a Band of Brothers kind of vibe, but 40k? Come on. And hopefully it's the... I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. It'll be like proper grimdark. It could be sick. It could be absolutely sick. I hope it is. The nice thing is we won't have to worry about any, like, you know, weird woke shit. We won't have to worry about, you know, Henry Cavill being booted. You know, it's not going to start as one thing and become something else. You know? Could have also possibly been the reason why it took so long to get contracts signed, and you know, who knows? Who knows? But yeah, I just hope that that's the case. Band of Brothers style, but Woody, you know, Warhammer 40k grimdark. Dude, rad. Let's true. Needs to be much deader. One of the most bizarre things. Like, no one wants that shit. You know? Hey, what's up, Ronald? Yeah, man. So this is part 2, effectively. Dude, it's taking so long to move stuff over. And I've got enough materials now to finish that. So it won't look so, like, you know... I mean, it looks like a frame. It doesn't really look how it's supposed to look, but it's fine. For the moment, it's a sealed base that I can move stuff over. The thing is, I can't, like... I wish I could, but I can't. I wish I could just, you know... grab a thing, run with it, run over to the next place, drop it down, and then bang. But unfortunately not. I can't do it. Just teleports back to this location, and then it becomes all weird. So I've got to log out, log back in again. I don't want to do that with like a large spice refinery, and then suddenly I'm like, well, let's go get another one of those. No, no, no. So I'm afraid doing it manually. Okay, so we just drink. Did I move all of this stuff already? Nope. I don't know. I really don't know what the... I think it's like an alternate timeline thing. You know? I don't know. And the thing is, like, would Cap come back? And if he did, would it be the same? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, as much as it would... Yeah, I don't think so. I think it needs to be, like... Yeah, I don't know. It's tricky, bro. Cap's story ended so well. Like, the only way you could do it is if you had to, like, really fuck it up, and then he's got to fix that, and then... Oh, but... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, then we know. Then we know. Have you seen the episode when he was talking to Joe Rogan talking about making that movie? It's worth the watch. So funny, bro. But yeah, I mean, if they will they be able will they ever be able to release another movie like that? I hope so. I hope so one day that like they can, and it's just, you know, and I hope it's soon. People are always gonna have meltdowns over like everything, so you know. And trying to make movies for everyone means you end up making movies for no one. So it's doesn't make sense. People are going to be offended, man. You know? Cyberpunk getting another DLC. What? Even Jamie Foxx said, yeah. Again, like I think the you know, the small, well, I shouldn't say small, like, group of voices, but there will be like a group that will just be offended by it, and sometimes it'll be like actual offense, and sometimes it'll be almost like, yeah, theatrical. Theatrical's not the right word. What would be the right word? You get what I mean, though. It's theater. It's an act. Yeah, I suppose that is the right word. Where have I been storing stuff? I've been storing it here. Oh, that was silly. Needs to go on the buggy. There's no way I'm able to get all of this on there. The copper paste is going to screw everything up. Shall I move the melange first? Yep. Yep, there we go. I knew it! Damn, cobalt paste is heavy, bro. Jesus, it's heavy. Ooh. Oops. Ryan Gosling as... Yeah, and what was the other one? He was... Dude, it was... Nerd Erotic was talking about the other day. With... what's his name? Oh... Black Panther. So in the comics, apparently it happens. And he was talking, so he was saying that the meme is based on an actual comic. Which is kind of funny. Yeah, I know, it's exhausting. It's exhausting. Because the thing is, like, funny enough, there's two dudes called Tom and Don. They make a TV series called, not TV series, a web YouTube series called Space King. And they also talked about how to get into Warhammer. I thought, like, dude, funny, bro. But yeah, they talked about, like, you only can have a certain amount of suspension of belief, and then the second you, like, you know, you break the immersion, and then that's it. And unfortunately, it's one of those things because it's like, it's forced. And so because it breaks the immersion like that, oh, you see, now I'm running out of space with the damn, oh, bro. Damn, I actually made a lot of plastinium. Oh, no, that's right, because it's the... I'm like, how did I make so much? No, you made a lot, but you also spent a lot making the large-ass... Shall I put it here? I said the refinery's gonna go here, and then... Oh, bro, get up from the... What do I need to make this? Hold on. Yeah, does it make sense here? Shall I move it over for storage? Alright, so we got one place for storage. And then put this here. I want this close to, like, let me run around. There we go. Ah, we've actually got a lot of space here. Huh. There's a rumor of in future Halo. Nah, bro. Yeah, no. They were literally talking about the whole thing with female custodians and Astartes from Warhammer. That's what they were talking about. And they were like, yeah, again, you know, firstly the gaslighting of like, no, there was always female custodians. No. That's gaslighting. And then there was another one where they were just like, with the Astartes and it's like the rumors building and kind of like, they're worried about the backlash. As they should be, I think. And if they try and gaslight everybody again, yeah, it's not going to be a good idea. And again, the whole reason they were saying it was because of, like, you think about the Crusades and essentially like warrior monks, and that was the whole thing behind it. So the minute you take that away, then suddenly it ends up just destroying the whole thing. Because again, you can only suspend only so much of like suspension of belief. It's got to have some sort of thing that's rooted in, you know, something you can kind of like grab onto, but like, yeah, okay. Totally. Well, no, I mean, they'd love it. Everybody would love it if you were saying that. South Africans would love it, bro. We all went to the movies in droves, bro, for Can I park? I'm just thinking, I've got, what have I got up top? This should be fine. Yeah, but we all went to the movies in like absolute droves for Marvel and for Black Panther, and it was great. Can I use this one? I don't know if we're gonna have enough space, bro. The cobalt paste is so heavy. Let's just try. I'll just try the cobalt paste. Fuck it. Won't load any other mats on. I'll just use cobalt paste. Let's see how that goes. I'll try and carry some of these mats. So heavy though. No. Yeah, just thanks. All narrative gets thrown away. Yeah, that's the thing. So again, you run into the, you know, you run into the issue of where like something's been built and then it's not one of those where you can swap out pieces. It's not Legos. It's like a House of Cards or like Jenga kind of vibe, you know? Some of the stuff is foundational and some of the stuff is just like, yeah, it's super intricate pieces. Sometimes it works, like Heimdall and Thor. That worked well. That was great. In fact, I can't, and like it's difficult for me to picture Heimdall as anyone else other than Idris. It was awesome. So there's times where like if it's thought about really carefully, then yeah, then it's great. You know, you can absolutely change characters. But when it's, yeah, if again, it all comes down to like, yeah, the structure of it, and also if you know, or if you do like alternate universe kind of vibe, that works as well. Get a little bit more like room to sort of, you know, move stuff around. But yeah, you got to be, again, it's just, you got to be so careful with it. I've got so much stuff I need to move. This is going to take... It'll take so long. Our movie theater concept is now on a death spiral. On the Wall Street Journal outlining how much? Oh, really? The studios are subsidizing it. I suppose that's like with Disney, like buying out whole theaters of tickets, and like no one was in there. It's kind of nuts. Look, again, like I think one of those scenarios where, you know, what's it? The road to hell is paved with the best intentions. So I'm sure there was, at one point, there was like, yeah. Dude, look at all this crap. How am I gonna move all this shit? This is full. Oh, okay, well. What was I saying? Yeah, so like the original, like originally, I'm sure it came from a good place, but you know, unfortunately, it just went crazy. And just nonsensical. Remaining tickets and releases, yeah. 100%. Talk about? Jesus, John. Oh, nutcase. Dude, he might throw sanctions this way as well. Might happen, bro. He's pissed. And the thing is, like, yeah, I mean, you know. I'm gonna have to make another one of these, bro. It's fine, I can always just... It's fine. But unfortunately, you know, there was failure on acknowledgement of certain things. Yep. I'm afraid that has pissed him off. The point where he's like, okay. Gloves are coming off, bro. Gonna be hectic. But luckily, it's not the country that's being targeted. Because that's all we're worried about. Oof. Country itself couldn't take any sanctions. We'd be fucked. We'd be so fucked. Oh my god. No, look, I mean, you've got to, it's one of those places where, like right now, I've got to arm the alarm. So now that's armed. And then, yeah, I've got cameras behind me and like, electric fence and, you know. Yeah, it's just one of those things, bro. It is what it is down here, I'm afraid. And yeah, I need to also organize my... Because you need quite a few licenses for firearms down here. It's not as... it's not very straightforward. We got some of the best gun laws, to be fair. Just in terms of like how everything is structured. The only problem is we've got a bureaucracy problem where, dude, you apply for a license and it can sit and it'll wait. And that's a bit of an issue. This is the second one, right? It is. Dude, this cobalt paste is so heavy. Okay. Beat it to the... Yeah. Yeah, it was. It was epic. You must see how, like, the government media went apeshit, though, when they did that. Screaming disinformation campaigns. Whenever I hear the whole... Whenever I hear it's misinformation, disinformation, whenever I hear that parroted, it's just like, ah... Okay, wait, this is on the buggy, right? This is on the buggy. Okay, so let's move that. But yeah, I need to organize the, you know, I need to organize like all the licenses. I need 4 separate ones, bro. So yeah. It's a process. No, look, so if we're talking from that sort of scale, yeah, unfortunately there needs to be massive intervention. Because I'm afraid it just won't change otherwise. And look, I mean, I say that, funny enough, everybody's had enough. You know, because unfortunately the country went through a terrible period where, you know, people were treated very, very poorly. So, you know, I can throw this on there, right? Yep. Here we go. Yeah, it's not one of those that can just be ignored, but unfortunately the the swing was just like, whoa, you know. It was supposed to be, there was supposed to be like systems set up to help the most vulnerable. And you know, and the poorest of people, but it's yeah, harm them terribly. So I'm afraid, yeah, there needs to be that sort of change, but there is like, yeah, there's good movement happening in terms of like communities and, you know, and the one thing South Africa's got in spades is we can be civil, like very disobedient, like civil disobedience. We can do it, you know. There was a toll system they tried to put in on the roads, and everybody was just like, nope, I'm not paying that. So they had to take down the whole system, and they made it kind of, and like the government tried to make it like as a, you know, like a gift or like something that they've achieved. Meanwhile, everybody was just like, we're not paying that, you know. And it was also because like it was a weird one where, because I'm one of those people that will happily pay like a road fine. Doesn't worry me at all. But it normally goes into the bank, like I can access it through my internet banking. But I couldn't, the whole toll system, I couldn't pay with my internet banking. It didn't show up there. So I was like, well, why? Surely it would be the same thing if it was a government system that I could pay through my internet banking. That would be the same, and I couldn't. And I was like, I don't know where the money's going. No. So I just didn't do it. And then, yeah, the more and more I chatted to people, everybody was like, they were doing it for different reasons. Not doing it for different reasons, but same. So I was like, okay, cool, you know. Now, view corruption with food stamps and other government handout programs. Okay, yeah. What we're finding here is how deep the corruption went. Oh yeah, so I saw what's his name talking about that. Elon Musk was talking about it with Joe Rogan. And he was just saying like funny enough that now that you say that, what's his name was also talking about it. Asman was talking about that. It was on a different thing though. Like it's intentionally, like the system is intentionally like gummed up, so it's very difficult to get anything done. And that's intentional because there's you know, a lot of funding is happening. And if you start making those systems very efficient, then the under the table sort of cash goes away, you know. But yeah, the thing that he was talking about as well, Elon Musk was talking about as well, then like, and you can trace it. It's not like you can't trace it. You can easily trace it. But you just see how like far it goes. It's just like, what? Do you remember when the Doge team was talking about all the stuff that they were finding? It was nuts. It was like a cave, wasn't it? It was like a bunker or a cave of how much shit was stored. Like all this like mountains and mountains of paperwork. And I'll leave one of them on there. That's cool. But a lot of barriers to keep efficiency out with the Doge team. We still have loads of Doge departments. Wouldn't live in Europe. Oh, no. So look, there's also a bit of change happening in Europe, but it's slow. But people are kind of going, okay, you know. Again, it's one of those where the good intentions, but the execution is poor. And so you get, corruption, and you get, you know, very upset people. You gotta be careful, man. Social cohesion and harmony is not something that you want to fuck with, like, you know. I'll just throw spanners at it and just be like, oh, I'm sure it'll be alright. No, 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 no. It's not alright. You get pissed. That's empty. Majority of people just want to, like, wake up, you know, go to work, make money, come home, chill the family, educate kids, you know, have a good life. Start fucking with that, like, en masse. Yeah. Should I move components? No, 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 no. I think I'm going to carry on doing this top-down approach. It's working for my brain. What I might not take, though, is the excess granite. Now that I think about it, there's a lot of granite shit up here. Okay, there's nothing in that storage. Probably stuff in this storage, though. Yeah. We need mannequins, bro. We need mannequins so we can store armors and shit. This is all granite, right? Granite, granite, granite. This is plastone. I want to keep the plastone. Obviously, it's going to make more sense for the other side as well. Okay, I don't need to worry about that kind of shit, though. Okay, let's start with this. Anyway, sorry for the riveting gameplay. It's just me moving crap. Okay. Be efficient. No walls on the bedroom. Well, I figured the big ass walls were enough. Like, technically, it's the whole floor is. This whole floor is one big bedroom. You know what I mean? It's not like a public space. There's no, like, you know. No randoms walking around in this place. Technically, I could walk around the whole place butt naked. You're right. Oh, dude. Okay, so I can break this down. Again. Oh, God. Dude, everything I open up, there's just so much shit. I'll tell you what, though. This is the last time I want to do this. I didn't want to do this again. This is average. So if I do pack away the base, I do like the idea that I can just... and it's all back. I don't need to fill in projections. I don't need to do any of that. It's just built. You know? No more of this. This is painful. But yeah, I think we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. Started Arc Raiders last night. Oh, let's just say the pack rat in me caused me to die many times. So, try loading in with nothing. Do dam, right? So do dam, load in with nothing, and then go down to water towers. You should, I mean, often you spawn there. And take the box to the depot, right? Do that run. And, like, yeah. It's so much fun because if effectively you've gone in with nothing, right? Oh, we run out of item space. Damn it. Wait. But not volume. Getting close though. Look how much spice residue is there. So much. Yep. But yeah, it's a fun run, and also like you'll do the same thing. You'll you know back you'll still fill up, but the run is like, especially if you spawn at water towers, right? So you do water towers, you hit the extraction all in one go. Like you literally go water towers, depot, and you just keep going straight towards the extractor, and then you extract. And do that just like, yeah, just a couple times. And it's rad. I did that in the test server, and I've done it obviously in a few times in the thing. And it's just like, yeah, it's just fun because you know. And worst case scenario, you'll get killed trying to extract, but you still have a safe pocket. So the difference between the free kit and spawning with nothing is that you still have a safe pocket. So you'll literally keep that safe pocket, and yeah. Oosh. You'll keep the safe pocket, and so anything you take, you'll keep. So you literally load them with nothing and you leave with something. That's worst case. Best case, you're going with nothing, you leave with a full pack, full guns. I literally did that. When did I do that? I haven't done it on stream for a while. I think I did it yesterday. I can't remember if I did it. I think I did it yesterday. Awesome. And I left with an arpeggio, I left with a Berletta, and I went to with nothing. And I literally, I did it a bit risky. I went to Dam, and then I went to the high loot tier area. I just took a shot. It was cool. It worked. I ran into any griefers, but also people I didn't run into didn't pay attention to me. Many solo players. Yeah, so look, what I've noticed, I don't know if it's, lately, the servers that I've been playing on, I was like, everybody's like hyper suspicious. Hyper suspicious. They're all just like, you know, what is this guy gonna do? What was funny though was I didn't pick it up. Was it on Monday? It was on Monday. I didn't pick it up at the time, right? I was just looting in this one room, and then another dude arrived, and I was like, "Hey, what's up?" You know, and he didn't put his gun away at all. He just kind of like looked at me, like he was just staring at me. He was just watching me very carefully. I was like, "All right," carried on, didn't think about it, and then the next round, I was like, "Oh, wait a minute!" I walked into a room. And there was just a fucking body lying there. I didn't kill the dude. So somebody had killed this dude, looted him, and then looted everything else. And I was just going around and having a look and whatever. But he obviously walked in, and he was just like, oh, this dude's just, you know, been murdering and then taking all the loot. He didn't trust me for shit. It was funny, dude. And I didn't think about it until after the round. I was like, oh, yeah, okay. I kind of get it. Can't be mad at him. Can I put this? Wait, is this still on the buggy? Oh, there's so much shit. There's so much shit. Oh, okay. Nice. Okay, I want to just put all the melange on here. Dook, dook, dook. There we go. But yeah, I don't know if it's a server thing. I don't know if they sort by servers. I'm not entirely sure. But like, there's something, because like, and it's happened where like it's been like a couple of games Like, I literally ran into one room and the dude was hiding in the corner, just like, you know. It's odd. Super strange. Also, the don't shoot thing isn't working anymore because people are saying don't shoot and then they shoot you. Bastards. I think what you're going to find though is literally what you were saying. Like, more solos are just going to, they're just going to carry on with what they need to do. And then they'll shoot if they get shot at. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, bro. This... No more of this. Once I've moved all this crap to this next base, I'll pack away the base with my super tool, and there it will stay. This moving between bases is some bullshit. It's horrible. Oh, I've got so much water as well. The problem is, yeah, trying to move the water. I would literally need 30. 30 liter johns. No, it doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. Okay, we'll throw this on there. Only saw one that eye. Question hanging out in the extraction point. I quickly activated it. Ah, okay. So sometimes, yeah, the most, like, I've seen some really despicable shit with dudes who hang out in the extractors and wait until you hit the keypad and then they kill you. Just so you can't extract. And sometimes they'll just, you know, not even for your loot. They just don't want you to, like, extract the loot. Bruh. Here's one. Dude. It's fine. I'm just gonna ignore it. How long have we been jamming? An hour and 40 minutes already, bro, and I've moved top layer, and I'm gonna probably finish the second layer now. Oh wait, is this? Hold on. No, this is all layer 1. No, this is all layer 1. Because layer 2 comes after the first thing of power. Right? Oh no, it doesn't. Shit, I forgot about that. Well, can I do a little storage? No, I can't. I can. Awesome. It's going to actually be the easiest to just transfer to the buggy from here directly. And then... Okay. Which layer is this? But it's yeah, dude, it's awesome that you got it. Are you doing all the quests, or are you focusing on trials? What are you mainly focusing on at the moment? This is gonna be. Yeah, I need to see outside. Okay, so oh shit. Okay, so this is layer... Okay, so layer 2 is here. So this is the start of layer 2. Okay, so if I want to seal it... I've literally got to split it here. Okay. So where the technically living quarters are, all of this can come down. Effectively. Wait, how much space do I have in inventory? And not that much. Oof. Okay, well, that didn't bring down the whole thing. Okay, so I need to just seal this. There we go. Okay, sealed. Now, I'm going to just do it this way. It'll be absolutely nuts, but it should all store. Right. To see if this works. I don't know how much space we're going to have, but there won't be enough for all of that. We're fine though. Storage is full.
Alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Oh no. Oh no, that's a problem. Well. Wait, this is scrap metal, no? This is scrap metal. So I can do... Yeah. Okay. Will we be able to do... Where is it? Fills up fast, man. There it is. Okay. Whew.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Shit. That storage is full. That storage is full. Damn it. Fine. Okay. This is fine. If I... Let me have a look-see. Okay, that's on the buggy at the moment. Again, there's a lot of random shit. Which is just heavy in item count but low in volume. This is junk. I don't know why I'm hoarding so much trash. Also, I don't know where my Leto... Oh, they're all in here. Oh, here they are. Okay, let me fill some of these. Right, I mean... You're silly not to take some water. Oh. Okay. Let's see how much damage. It should be fine, bro. I mean... Not like the stuff will be damaged by 1 at the absolute most. Cool. Oh, that one wasn't even filling up. Of course it wasn't. We need the plastone more than we need anything else. To be fair, like I could probably leave the granite. So much granite. We're not going to need any more than... I suppose I need to actually take some for a DD base as well, don't I? Yeah, I suppose I do. But it's not like I'm taking it far. You know, it's not like I'm having to take this into the DD. But still. Let's just take both of these. Okay. Is that it in terms of it is? Alright, let's bring down this rest of this layer. Oosh. Okay. Awesome. Storage full. It's fine. Okay. What do you mean no matching items? Oh, this is actually literally not going in there. Okay. Oof. Yeah, John, I think it's going to be easier for you to maintain your base, bro. Jesus. This is... Yeah. We've done what? How many layers? 2. And the bottom layer's got the most shit in it. Yeah. Look, I mean, to be fair, what is... Could I do it all with 1 layer? There's no way. There's no way. The reason I can't is because of the hanger. I could probably squeeze everything else in. Probably. The problem would be the hanger. The hanger would have to go on top. And then... Unless you do like a hanger, like an actual hanger, like next to it. Like separate all the buildings out, like a separate garage, separate hangar. You know? Which could be cool. It just means there's a lot of like... in and out of doors. And we're trying to avoid faff. Faffed enough for the building. You know, the however many stories it was. But at least we can build this in terms of like decent sized storage. Okay, was that... have I moved all my spice lodge already? I have. 2,700. I think that's... I mean, I've built everything. I'm trying to remember how much I had left over. Okay, we've done cobalt paste. Let's move this. And this. Yeah, that's good. Raw mats we're going to need a whole nother one for. Where should I put that? Should I put that at the bottom? If I'm farming... I mean, to be fair, it's not that much of a mission to come up here. Put it here. Right? Wait, hold on. Yeah, that's actually, yeah. Put it here. Okay, this can be raw mats. Building materials as well? Normally I separate these, bro. You know what, it's fine for now. Then we're gonna need another one for components. Jesus, dude. So much shit to move. Let me just put in the first couple. Yeah. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to do a little storage one. I need to try and fit, if I can, fit all this kind of... No. I kind of need that. But yeah, all this kind of stuff, like random guns and... Because it's all over the show. It's a pain. Trying to find shit is... Oh, this is poor timing. We still got hit. This is the only problem with putting the base right there. It needed to be on flat ground though. You know? Whenever I move it, I could literally bury it. I could bury the foundations if I wanted. It wouldn't matter. Okay, we got plenty of corpses, so I'm not stressed about corpses. Again, I just have to move more of them anyway. Okay, so we've done... Yeah, okay, now we've got this layer. Okay, so this is copper ingots. Oh, bro. It's these sort of components. Just endless components and endless shit. Like, how am I supposed to move all of this? This is in 2 loads? On the buggy? Ah. I mean, we need it. It's building mats. It's not like I can just throw them away. But it's just like... Funny enough, anything light, high item count, I can take. Right, the backpack can take. There we go. Okay. This nets us quite a bit. Build. Can I do a little storage box? I should have actually just done this the other way around. It's fine. I need to put on this and this and this into the buggy, because when I take this down, it's going to be the same. Hunk. Okay, so just the mats. Yeah. Okay. That can be transferred to the buggy. Yep, and yep. Yep. Okay, perfect. I can still hear the Sardaukar downstairs, like, you know, yelling into the wind. Okay. That's an advanced. Gonna need to do the same thing. Ah, well, I probably shouldn't have done that then, eh? Fool. Oh, Okay, that's not too bad. Was there any more storage? Yep. Is this the... Perfect. Then the components one, yeah, I don't know. Let's come back for that. Look, again, I'm not going to be building now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to be setting up all the... I'm going to literally set it up as I need it. Is there anything else that's like... Okay. Okay, cool. Same thing will happen with that. Oh. I don't think there was so much more shit. That's not an advanced, eh? Okay. Water, how much did I take? I took 80... I filled all the... Yeah, okay, enough. It's fine. I'm not going to faff with water. Just make more... And again, I got enough to, like, get me by. This layer's almost done, though, to be fair. Oh. Okay, then... Ooh, what was this? Oh, this is from when the... Wait, hang on, that's components, right? Yes, it is. Let's throw on... Yep. It's preferred in the other one, but it's fine. Then go there. Yeah. I mean, technically, like, it all pulls from the same place. So it's not a big deal having it, you know. Okay. Move this. Again, I'm not going to worry about the floor above, because the floor above, with all the decorations and stuff, it's just granite. A little bit of metal. There's nothing like... Nothing of high value there. Dura on. Dude, Dura weighs so much. There's nothing compared to the Cowboy paste, but still. Okay, we'll throw the industrial pump there. Alright, and this should all go on the buggy. Yep. Pretty easy, in fact. This is just metal, no? Oh, there's some dots there. I wish we could transfer, like, from storage to storage. You know, like... But no. We've got to do the middleman thing. All this small item stuff I'll keep on me. Oh, the metal? I mean, that's fine. Okay. Oh, no, don't worry about that. And this I'm going to move downstairs versus trying to unpack it all now. Because the item count, I'll try and, the thing is, it's like, it's a high item count and high volume. There's lots of them where it's like 500 units of like whatever. This is the last layer, no? I'll do it. I have to do it, yeah. What is preventing? Is it that? There we go. Oh, I need granite. Are you kidding me? Okay. Done and done and done. Enough mats. Okay, sealed. I'm not going to try and break down this whole layer now. I mean, we've got way too much shit on this. Start a car. Oh, not enough power. Shit. That was a bit of a fail. It's fine. We're alive. Okay. My backpack's full. The buggy is not. But I'm tired of like having no inventory space to actually move stuff. Let's just move this quickly. Okay. Now I'm going to make a components box. Oh, I've done this one already. Awesome. It's got a buggy. Should these go? John, have you used the ship manifest pages? What are we supposed to do with those? Like, I've got so many of them, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with them. Got a whole bunch. Okay, those are the major components. Yeah. Yeah, we'll leave building mats as is. It's on the buggy. Okay, no. Oh. Take the calibrated servox. That actually needs to go in the components. Maxed, bro. Maxing large boxes here. Again, it's because I'm not building anything. If I had to build all the actual stuff, it'd probably be, you know, a fair bit less. Okay. Yep. And the melange. No. Okay. Raw mats and crap. No, I don't want to put too much crap in the mats box, actually. This is raw mats, right? Yeah. Yeah, we'll put this and we'll put that in there. Okay. Yeah. This could be what? All of this? Technically, this and this should go in there. Wait, are these mine? Mark 4. I mean, obviously they're mine. I mean, are they my current ones? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that now. Let's just move stuff over. It's fine. Let's just move all this shit. I can sort later. Power pack Mark 4? I think I built that actually when my that's right, I ran out of aluminium, so I couldn't repair my torch or couldn't repair my stuff. So I had to make a slightly less one. Oh, would these be components? I suppose they would, yeah. Okay. Buggy. That's still on the buggy, eh? Let's do this. Anything vehicle related, we go in here. Okay, let's just kill these solid cars so that this needs to end. Where are they? Where's the third one? Because there's 4, right? So 1 dead, there should be 3 left. Okay. Whoa! Either he despawned. Could be. Or he's just gone into the base. He's not on the base. Okay, he despawned. That's weird. Oh god, I need to get in there. Phew. I didn't realize they did that. To be fair. Let's replace this quickly. It's done. Ah. Oh, and then we can also actually do this as well. How much do we have? 8,000 plastone. Okay, and I've still got another whole layer to go. Yeah, we're going to be fine. Plastone just looks better because it just looks more like, I don't know, like concrete. Got the concrete look, you know? I mean, the Doom set, to be fair, is not bad. In terms of the overall look, but like, yeah, as a building foundation, I'd have to use, put it this way, if the building foundations were solid and they weren't hollow, then I could get away with it. I'd use the full blocks. And it would, yeah, it would work. Okay. Is this space too much for... No, it's fine. Fuck it. Don't worry about that now. So I'm thinking, like, have I got too many components? Oh, well... Shit. Let's just move these. These are supposed to go in... the raw mats one, which is here. If I think about it like... this one? Yeah. If I think about all the units I'm going to have to make, so you can't just make the latest ones. It's not like you... It'd be cool if you could. It'd be cool if you could go all the way up, make your T6 device, and that does everything below as well, but it doesn't work like that. The T6 device literally does T6 stuff, and then the other devices, like the... what's it called? Survival Fab? Like the survival fabricator, this one. This one can do everything this one can do from memory, I think. But this one can't do this stuff. It just, yeah. It'd be cool if it could, because then you could just have, you know, you wouldn't have to have like an enormous amount of devices. Why didn't that? Thanks. Hold on. I put the cells on here, didn't I? I didn't. Cool. Okay. Shit. So that top layer is actually done. This layer is going to suck lots. the bottom floor, the destils, we're going to have to deal with Dura and like moving the materials for these. Oh god, and all the corpses. Ugh. This I'm doing once. I mean, I say that we're probably going to have to do a rebuild for we're gonna have to rebuild the what's his name, the polar caps drop. Shit. Hopefully I can just do that base. Okay. Let's do... What have I got left on these layers above here? Is this just it? Ah! What's in here? Nothing. Nice. Okay. Let me just make sure that I'm not losing my mind. Oh no, I sealed it. I sealed it. Okay. Wasn't supposed to do that. Oh, shit. Oh yeah, there's this. Oh god. Okay, let's first... Okay, hold on. Let me take these little things here. This is probably going to fill up the whole buggy because of the item count. I mean, do I need to keep all of this shit? I probably am hoarding a bit here. Yeah, we've almost hit max item count. Like, no volume. But I don't think I could carry it either. I mean, I can try and carry some of it. Let's do 500 of each. Let's see what happens. Never mind. Nope. Fuck. Pointless. Yeah, I can stay on the buggy. Oh. Okay, now hang on. I can take that. And that can go on, right? There we go. And I can take that one. Do the same thing. There we go. Okay. If I break these down to these steel ingots, silicone blocks. Yeah. If I can get... We'll see. Let's see. I don't know if I'll be able to get this whole floor. I might have to move the big storage down there. Okay. That's it. Is there single components that I can move? Yes. Trying to move the heavy shit over to there. No, I can take the silicon blocks. Because it's 70 plastinium. I won't be able to carry that. So that's my thinking. My thinking is to move this down. I can transfer it to another box and then transfer, although it's right by the buggy, right? Yep. Okay. I sealed the top layer, but I could probably get away with just doing this one. Yeah. Okay, nearly done. And again, I'm not going to worry about setting up shop too much. I've got to still, like, yeah, this I've still got to let me break that down. I've still got to, like, finish the damn frame and technically I don't need anything yet. There we go. Sealed. Okay. I'm gonna make sure I know which one to just go for. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's not bad. We've just got this last piece left. Whew. Oh god, in the basement. Never mind. Yep. Okay, let's just take this over quick. Yeah. All this shit is light, right? Just thinking while I'm here. It's fine. Huh. But Jabru, no. I won't be doing this again. I love the idea that we can move the whole base, and I really want to see how storing the whole base plus, you know, how everything is literally situated. Again, I need to read, like, yeah, I need to, this isn't working either. This basement needs to change. But the fact that we can set up everything, pack it all away, and then just move it or, like, you know, redeploy it. Yeah. Oh, I said I was going to put the armor and shit in here, right? In this one. And now, would they ever get to it, like, do that in the DD? I don't know. But my hope is I could literally do it for when the next content drop happens. That's components. I need to try and put... I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit all... Which is this components? That's components. I don't know if I'm going to get all of these ones in as well. Right, because I mean, look how much volume this shit takes up as well. Ooh, I shouldn't have moved the metals. And I have a fair amount of other stuff in there. 32 out of 100. I don't know. I don't think so. We'll see. Because the other components boxes stacked. Full. We can take that out. And again, also why I'm not trying to like sort mats out either. Like I should probably put, you know, plastinium and aluminium in one and then all the rest in the other. Because it's, yeah, I'm going to wait until I've built everything. Like equipment wise, and then I can start sorting what's left over. Now does it make sense to do? What was on the buggy? Was it just the power cell? No, it's the metals. Shit. Oh god, running out of space is nonsense. Okay. It's fine. This is raw mats, but technically it shouldn't be building mats, but at the same time, right now, I'm just not going to stress about it. Okay. Okay. We moved everything, just that. Oh no, not again. Huh. I think we actually managed to avoid that. I don't know why it does that. And we can't... Oh no, I don't want to actually do that. Hold on. That's better. I wish we could turn it or replace. No, it's fine. Ah, it's fucking done it again. Ah. That's the outside. That's right. These two are wrong. Don't know why it does that. It's not like this is... Look at that shit. Fuck, it's infuriating, bro. No, man. Why? For fuck's sake. And we can't change anything. It's still wrong. I'm not going to bother with replace. It's not going to work. Okay. Like it's not a big deal with, like, you know, the foundation blocks or roof or whoops. It's just an issue with this kind of stuff. Again, I know I probably shouldn't be doing this now, but, you know... Oh! God. Let's not bring down the whole building. Jesus. Corner didn't fall, eh? I literally had that with the other base. No, fine. Took out one of the foundational pieces. Poof. Whole corner dropped. Why is that not picking up? Okay. Okay, done. Huh. Fuck. Should I just do it from the inside? I can't though. I suppose I can. Yep. I don't understand why it's doing it. I don't know. Other than that, the replace feature is amazing. It's just now and again you run into this weirdness where... Oh. Okay. There we go. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to do this now. Fuck. I'm getting over it. It does look better though. Oh wow. It looks so much better. Yeah. It's looking much better. But let's just carry on moving shit. We got too much shit to move. The last bottom layer. And then the basement. And I do want, I mean, I've got like, what, 10,000 plus stone, but I'm going to leave it here. Doesn't make sense. Okay, let's throw this on the buggy. Okay, then I should be able to grab all of this. Right? Yeah. Last two things in there. This is quite light, but again, we're reaching item count limit. Ow. Really one bandage? Okay, buggy. I mean, there's no way I can put like a daft single bandage on there. Makes sense. Now we've got to move the other bunch of components, dude, and there is a lot of them. 47. How much space do we have on the other side? 70. Yes, you might be able to do it. Oh shit. All components in one box. Okay. Ah. Wait, what's light? That's light. I'll take... Wait, have I reached my... I've reached my item limit as well. Yeah. Again, this is like watching paint dry, but, you know, I've got to get it done. And at the moment, I'm just not playing the game unless I'm, you know, like, when I'm streaming it. So it's just... Yeah, I've got to kill two birds, man. Oh, my... Okay. Where am I going to put... I'm going to have to... There's no way those raw mats... Just the raw mats alone will be 2 trips. There's no way they're going to fit on in the raw mats box. There's just no way. There's no way. Okay. No, we can do this. No. Yeah. Let's put all components there. Okay. Our components done. Then I'm going to use this one for, yep, armors and such. Oh, you bastard. Get the item count. Kind of feels like a waste to do. Doesn't it? Like throwing all of this stuff on there weighs nothing, but it's just such a high item count. Look, I suppose if I need to, I can always just do a few of those little storages and then get back the plastinium if I'm running low. Heal kit is fine. And this is everything to do with vehicles. I don't actually have that much of it, so we can actually go there nicely. Yeah, that can go in there as well. Oh, nothing's sorted at all. Oh well, fuck it. I'll do that later. We'll throw in some darts there, why not? Okay. Now, let's make a sizable water storage. Yeah. And then I can just offload current water that I've got on me. Wait a minute. Where was it? Can I use this one? On the buggy, you know? Yep. Hey, man. Thanks. Okay. Yeah, that's fine, actually. I'll keep them on me. And when I'm going back and forth, move a little bit more water over. Oh, was that a sandstorm that I heard? Yeah, there it is. Is that going away or towards? It's going away. Yep. Alright. Oh shit. Raw mats. Oh, there's a lot. Alright. Let's just see if we can. Dude's gonna fill it up so fast. Now, I could leave the carbon. Because it's like, yeah. Do I need this much carbon ore right now? Or for a while? And like, it's everywhere. This is not something that I'm gonna struggle to find, you know. Just kind of feels stupid to leave it if I've spent time already mining and getting it. Yeah, let's throw that on there. Will I be able to break down both of those boxes? Should I? Probably not. Probably should leave one and load that up. Probably be faster. Okay. Yeah, I'm taking some water. I'm gonna break down the distils. This is just metal. These are Dura. Dura's heavy, man. I'm gonna take a box down with me and fill it up. Yep. Let's just take this random shit. It's light. What is this? Flower sand. This should fit on the buggy. Right? Should do. It's light. It's not that light, I guess. Got random crap. More random crap. More equipment. Special equipment. Random crap. Okay. And then these boxes are nearly empty, aren't they? Yeah. Oh. Whew. Okay, cool. So the only pain will, the slight pain, what I actually might do is I'll bring the destils up rather than breaking them down in the tomb. That doesn't make sense. Oh, fuck. Well. Come on. I might move the base, but hey, it's easy now, right? Well, not right now, but it will be. Okay, so raw mats we're not going to be able to store there. You're going to have to make another box. Wait, this is getting outrageous. Okay. Put raw mats in there. Yeah, we throw the flower sand in, why not? Right. Yeah, throw that in as well, it's fine. Okay. Yeah. Can I not drop off the... Oh, did I run out of space? Oh, no, never mind. Just... Yeah, then this is just stuff. Oh, let me put the vehicle storage stuff here. There we go. That's weird. Why didn't it fill the Ah! Vanilla capacity. Got another one of those. Just sort out these damn solder car. Where's your buddies? Ah. Man. Shame, I mean, they are like super low level. Oh, where am I going? I need the buggy. Yeah, I'll move the death stills up. Put them on the, what's his name, floor, on the bottom floor. Breakdown, transfer. It's going to make the most sense. Whoosh. And then the box of corpses. Same. Let's just move that. Yeah, I'm not too worried about. Put that there. Because this breaks is. Oh. Thought that was scrap metals. Oh, that's the little one. Shit. Fuck, bro. Yeah, first and last time. I'm not doing this again. Like, I suppose it wouldn't be as bad if I was just chilling and, you know, had a podcast on rather than streaming. But I mean, still. What am I doing? No, that needs to go on the buggy. Wrong. Yeah. Okay, let's bring and destroy that. There we go. Yeah, I do not want to break those down at the bottom because it's Dura. Dura's heavy, man. Closer I can be to the buggy to deposit that. Quick. There. And then the rest of the stuff in here is just metals and... Oh, there is some plastone. Dude, I've got 10,000 plastone. Do I really need to worry about that much? Let's see how it goes. Okay, we need to move this. This has got the damn corpses in it. Which is like an instant fix for the water, so, you know. That's also why I'm not that stressed about it. I mean, I might as well move some while I'm going back and forth. But yeah, it'll fill pretty quickly. And I want to be more efficient because I want to get rid of the little ones and just run advanced. Doesn't make sense to run these small ones. But I hit an item count, and it's just because, you know, I was building as I was unlocking versus building for efficiency. Now when I rebuild now, I'm literally just going to build exactly what I need. You know, and power is another thing. So for every advanced destal, there's going to be a directional wind turbine. And then for every wind trap, there's going to be an omnidirectional one. Then I can literally run those, you know, like I can turn on all the directional wind turbines, run them for an hour and a half, depending on how many things I can load up in terms of lube or whatever, so an hour or two. Turn on all the destals, and then bang, everything just runs just for that duration. And then I don't sit there burning through like resources unnecessarily. Okay, we're running out of space. That's fine. Okay. So, Dura. Yep. Should I quickly just do this for now? Oh, that's so much more efficient. Oh, I should have been a little bit closer. Shit. It's fine. Imagine having to run up and down stairs doing that shit. No, 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 no. What? Was that not an advance? No. Have I done 3? No, that wasn't an advanced. That's the advanced. Okay. Yeah, it's just the Dura is such a pain in the ass. Okay. Done. Okay, let me just take these back. Might as well fill those up. I could have sworn I had more than those. More than that. I had like 10. Oh, they're just lost in random boxes. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Ugh, bro, there's so much shit. Jesus. I need to min-max and break down a lot. Yeah, here's another one. Oh god, I didn't even finish the components. What time is it? We've been doing this for 3 hours? Okay, fuck it. If I'm losing my mind, you guys are supposed to be losing your mind. I think let's call it there. Right, I mean... Oh, I finished all the water. No shit. I suppose when I was destroying it... Yeah, that's fair. What's in here? Okay, let's just do this quickly. If I start dismantling... The problem that we run into, of course, is the components. Okay, so I can take this ridiculous light shit. Like, look at this. I'm hoarding all these bandages. Oh, bro. I can't break these down, can I? Okay. We'll take random... Ah, oh, item can't limit. Okay, that's fine. We're at item can't limit anyway. Ah, fuck it. Stuff that's useful I'm gonna take like 5,000 darts. And then I'm just gonna dismantle... No, man. Right? Because then the useful stuff I can take from here, which would be this, and then the other stuff I'm not going to worry about. And I can kind of like simple sort. Right now I can't do shit. Hang on, let me move this and this over. Yup. This. Okay. And then... Oh, I kept it. I mean, I'm pretty much maxed anyway, so yep. No, there's just no other way to do it. I wish I could just move the boxes. To be fair, that would probably mean I would never sort it out. So this is kind of forcing me to. Oh, that was good timing. But yeah, like the minute I try... Oh, for fuck's sake. This is not working, so I need to fix it. The minute I try and, yeah, move the box, it just, yeah, it becomes dead. It's a weird thing that happens. It becomes useless. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, that's more gear than anything else. It's not component. Okay. Put it in the gearbox. Gearbox! Yep. I can always break shit down after. I'm going to. Mark 5, that's also Mark 5, that's a Mark 3. there's too much of that shit as well, just old. I mean, the Mark 4, to be fair, that could be useful if I ran out. Okay. Aluminium again? Oh man, buggy. Let's throw this away. Yep. Okay. Something else I saw. Yep. That's fine. Okay. Where is Buggy? Yep. Was that in terms of components? I think there's more. Next. Maxing out fast. Look again, once I build all the things I need, yeah. All of these in here, it's fine. Taking forever. Silicon blocks, yep. Where did I put the components? Oh, there we go, I remember. Dude, look at this. It's absurd. That's raw mats. Here are the components. There we go. Throw this in for now. I don't particularly want to throw in... Ah. It's handy. Oh, throwing that in as well. Then I want to throw this in there. Okay. So all death stills are packed away. The basement's done. Kind of rad. And we've finished the components, all the, like, the shitload of components, right? Just take up more of an item count than they do anything else. I don't think we did, actually. No, we didn't. You didn't. For fuck's sakes. Now again, this stuff is light and high volume. So I might be able to grab some stuff. See, we've already hit item count. Okay. In here, what is here? Flower sand. This can go on the buggy easy. Corpses will have to move after. I might as well take these. Oh shit, what is this? Oh wait, that was all the crap. Yeah. Yeah. Too much shit. The thing is, like, I mean, I could, to be fair, I could break down all the old suits. But it kind of just feels like a waste because your invested materials versus what you get out is, yeah, it's a poor return, you know. So it's like, yeah, I don't really want to do that. What? Okay. Like, I don't have to keep the, I suppose I don't have to keep the old still suits. But the unique ones, yeah, man, like, I can't get rid of those. I don't want to leave the melange. I don't want to leave the melange on the floor. No, 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 no. Dude. This is making me slowly lose my mind. Oh, let's take the trade wheel. Just because, like, I need to drive something else. No. Open spaces, this thing's amazing. Small spaces, not so much. Put all over the show. Yep. Can stay there for now. Whoa! There's a bit of weirdness there with the ping. Okay, any components? Oh. Almost at item count though. Like nothing on volume, bro. The item count almost maxed. Put those there for now, just so I don't have to think about that. Okay. Okay. Brew. I'll put the bandages in here in the gear one. Okay. Again, at least getting to the base is snappy. If I take this stuff, will it fill up? Oh, it does, never mind. Same argument I had earlier. Because I can take light shit. Whoa! Guess it's not that light. let me just sort of just take anything that's like super light. I can take the item count. Oh. Leaves way more space in the buggy. Hey man. Stop that. Okay. Just throw those on there. Whew. Nearly done. Shit, can't believe it, like. I want the steel and the silicone blocks. Put everything into one little box here. Pity we can't, like, you know. Like, it would be useful if we could just go straight from the little thing that we've did on the floor. Okay, aluminium blocks. Okay. Where was the other one? Was it that? It was. Okay. Now I can throw that on the buggy. Easy. This is all granite, steel, like scrap metals. Okay, then we've got corpses, and then we've got unique schematics. Okay. See here. Buggy. I mean, this is pretty much it. And then I'm just gonna have to break down the base. We just call it here? Again, like, you know. My mind is breaking. Just by doing like such repetitive shit. But it's done. Effectively the base is pretty much moved. It's just now the ticky-tacky little endless bits and bobs. And I'm filling up inventories just so quickly because it's just such high item count. Yeah, let's call it there. Let's call it there. Oh, enough. Or I'll lose it. Just lose my mind. Anyway, that's it. I'll jump back into Dune when they release the update and we can go over what the transfer utility does and how that works. And yeah, I think then we'll take a little bit of a break and wait until the next content drop, major content drop, which will be anywhere between Jan and March, so it could be Feb. And then yeah, then we can jump back in and hopefully it's pretty painless and we just set up shop and carry on. That's the plan. But yeah, I think that I don't know if the next update is going to be next week. I don't think there's even been a PTS about it. I don't think so. So once there is, then yeah, then I'll let you guys know and we'll sort it out. Tomorrow is God of War, and we need to decide if we want to do Alfheim or Vanaheim. But it's all the fun stuff, all the fun side content. Or if you want to go straight for nah. Nah. I don't think it's going to happen. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.